Hello everyone, bienvenido otra vez a mi canal. If you're new here, what is up? Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts on the cloth and paper sub box. This is the one that we received in December I was about to say for January, for February 2025. I know I'm a little bit behind still, a lot bit behind with sharing the boxes. So I'm going to be pretty quick with this and just kind of give my opinions because I'm sure by now you guys have already seen everything. So let's get on into this box. Again, it is from December for February 2025. We have this year's mindset card. I do like this, to use this as your word of the year kind of card, so I like that a lot. You guys already know I do not like these monthly reflection cards, so for this box it says archival. I think that's great for obviously the theme of the box. I will not miss these if they never include them in a box again, but you guys already knew that. Next is the February pocket calendar. Just like the January one, I do really like how these turned out. I think they did a great job with these. I will be using these. I think they're perfect for using stickers or dot markers if you want to, but I do like those. And then we have the planner system cards. These look really nice, but I don't think I'm going to be using mine. I think mine are going to go back to my madre so that she can use them. They're nice. I don't really see any use for them myself. I like how thick they are, like the cardstock that they used I think is nice. Not much else I can say. They're not my favorite thing. Next, we have what they're calling a storage book, which I think is kind of weird. It's just a box with archive on there so that you can store all of your planner stuff, or they say just like memories if you have like pictures or whatever. Really, you can store anything you want in here. I think most people are probably using it for their 2024 planner inserts that they're taking out of their planners. I never use these, honestly. Every year we get these. I've never used one. I give it to my mom. She enjoys them. I do think it's really nice though. I think they did a good job even with the little details of like the archive and how they wrote the year on the side, like on the spine of the box. Again, it's weird they called it a book, but it's nicely done. It's another thing from the box that I will not be using. Now, though, we have what they're calling storage holders. It's these little pouches. These might be my favorite thing from this box. I love them. I say it all the time. I am a sucker for a good pouch. I think these are perfect. I love the zipper on them. I love that they're white. I love the way they feel too. Like I can't stop touching them. I just think they're done really, really well. Obviously, I love how minimal they look. Classic cloth and paper. I will use these in my bags with my planner stuff when I'm traveling, in my purse, anywhere I could fit these. I will try to use these. I think they are just done so well. I really hope that they're gonna be nicely waterproof because I might even want to put like makeup or something like my skincare when I travel in these. These are just so nice. And now for the inserts for the box. So I get the box that's A6. So I have the Chaos Makes the Muse dashboard in A6. I think it's nice. Obviously the inserts, which are the archive planner inserts, are also in A6 size with the 6-hole punches. But I use their spiral planner. I use the cloth and paper spiral planner as my everyday carry, so I can't really use them as A6 inserts. For that reason, they're just going to get stored away, but I don't want to change my planner size, so I said before that the pouches were probably my favorite thing from the box, but this is a really, really close second, if not they're tied. It is the sticky note holder and stencil. I've said it before, I will continue to say it. I love sticky notes. I am a sticky note girly. I love everything about this. I think they did a perfect job with this little holder. I'm staring at it right now, actually, on my desk. I put this on my desk so fast. I love it so much. I think it's so well done. The stainless steel, I like it. It matches all of the other accessories, obviously, that they've come out with, but it also matches a lot of my electronic accessories that I have on my desk. So I really like that. Again, since I am someone that loves sticky notes, a lot of my sticky notes are blank, but I wish they had lines. So this is perfect, and I'm a check box type of girl. So again, they're perfect. Another thing though, I love that they included sticky notes. I love that they included sticky notes, and they included a good amount of them. Like usually that's my complaint, is that they don't give us a lot of whatever it is, but these are perfect. They have the cloth and paper written on in silver foil. This item right here is the luxury we look for with cloth and paper. It really is. And with the sub boxes. So I love this. I would actually buy it again. It was a little scratched up, mine, but doesn't even bother me really. It's still perfection. This thing is perfect. I would buy this and gift to other people. That's how that's how much I like it. Now, I'm sure we all know how I feel about getting pens in the sub boxes. I already have the pens that I like, so I hate honestly getting pens. But I think it's pretty cool that this month they included a fountain pen. It's really pretty. I'm just not a fountain pen person. So there's that. I also didn't realize until right now that the ink is olive green ink. So I think that's really nice too. I love how securely they wrapped up the ink to make sure that nothing happened to it. But again, I'm just not a fountain pen girl, but I do think it's very, very, very nice. I think it was done very nicely. I will be giving mine to my mom because she's a fountain pen person. But again, I did not realize this is supposed to be green ink. I like the little container that it's in though. It's in glass, obviously, since it's all wrapped up, but and this other pen is the Sakura Jelly Roll. It's a gel pen. It's 0.5, which, you know, if you've seen my other videos, is not my favorite. And this pen is like way too scratchy for me. I actually hate it, the way that it writes. It's nice looking and sleek, but I hate how it writes. So now is the point of the video where I kind of go over my favorite things, even though I kind of already told you guys what I liked and what I didn't like. So we're going to do this pretty quick. The monthly reflection card. It's got to be a hate for me, and I'm glad the 12 is the last one. The two inserts obviously are not my favorite things from this box because right now I'm in a spiral planner. I do think they're beautiful. I really like the setup of the archive like inserts, but I will not be using them, and I will not be trying to find a way to use them right now. They are just getting stored away for when I might move back into my A6 6-ring planner. The planner system cards honestly are not for me. I will not be trying to find a way to use them. I'm giving them to mi madre so that she can use them. Definitely could have done without this, personally. Next thing that I didn't really like from the box has to be the fountain pen. I know. It is very beautiful. I think they did a great job with it. It's very nice, but I'm not going to use this. So once again, it is going to mi madre. The storage book. Maybe I would like it more if they called it a storage box. I don't use these, but I think it's very nice. I think it's gonna look nice on your shelves if that's where you put it. It's just not, I don't need it. So, mi madre, get something else. The February calendar card, though, is a definite yes for me. I love it. And then we have the editor's note, which is that this year's mindset. I think this is going to be really nice to use for the word of the year, which I still have not chosen yet for 2025. But this is actually one of my favorite things in the box. I just think it's nice, and I love choosing a word of the year. And of course, we have the storage holders, the pouches. These are top tier. Definitely one of my favorite things. Two of my favorite things from this month's box. Love, 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 love. Love. And then we have this pen, the Sakura Jelly Roll pen, and I left it here before I actually tried out the pen, and once I tried out the pen, I didn't like it. So yeah, I actually don't like this pen at all. And lastly, we have the sticky note holder and stencil that also came with sticky notes. Everything about this is 10 out of 10. I love it. The stencil's perfect. I love that it's the like silver steel. I love the amount of sticky notes. I love the foiling on the sticky notes. This is actually one of my favorite things. I've been reaching for this nonstop since we received it. I love it. There's 100 sticky notes on here. Like, when do they actually give us that many sticky notes? That many sheets of anything? Love. So that is everything from the box that we received in December, and these are my favorite items from that box. But I did also want to share with you guys some stuff that I got from like the Black Friday. I know it's super late, but I did pick up just a few things from Black Friday. My mom also got some things, but I want to share with you really quickly what I got. These were just my favorite items from the box for, was it January or February? Okay, so we're gonna go into those items. So I was able to get the duo clips as the free gift with purchase since my mom did get some stuff too. And I really like these. I don't always get their clips, but sometimes I do like having them, and I don't know, these ones I did really like. I just think they're very classic cloth and paper. I'm not really sure how long they're gonna last though, because mine are already like kind of chipping on the sides. It's weird. I also got another color of the pencil pouch. I think I have every single color of these pencil pouches. They're so perfect. They're long enough to hold Tombow markers, which not all pencil pouches are. Not all pencil pouches are long enough to hold Tombow markers, so I love these. I think they're done really nicely. I need them in every color, and I think I have them in every color now. And of course, I had to get the 2025 spiral planner. Like I've said multiple times, the spiral planner from Cloth and Paper is my everyday carry. It's my everything planner. So I have to have it. Since it didn't come in the November box, we already know about that disappointment. I got it separately. It's okay. I have it. I've been using it since the start of 2025, so we're good, but I love it. I do wish that they would make the spiral slightly larger so that you could add in inserts, and I kind of wish that they would kind of make some inserts that we could add in, but it's whatever. I use pages from the task planet they came out with in the November box. I also use paper from previous spiral notebooks that we've gotten, so I love it. Had to get it. But so that is everything, all of my thoughts from the subscription box from Cloth and Paper that we got in December. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. And muchísimas gracias for watching este video. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.